YouTubers, so here I'm going to sit here and discuss some of the things that my followers wanted me to discuss. So someone asked if I can upload what type of hair this is. This hair that I have in my head right now is called the La Steffi wig. It's by Vanessa brand. I did upload a whole video of how I put this hair in, where I purchased it from, and all that information as well. It is in. I'm gonna drop that video as soon as I get to my computer. I'm gonna drop the link on that video as well right there. It's gonna be right there when I make it. But yeah, and basically this wig is like, it lasts a while. I think I had the other wig, maybe I had, this is like the second one that I purchased. I love this wig. Like, I make sure I found it on the internet. If it's not, because I go purchase it from the beauty supply, but I have to make sure I found it on the internet too, because I'm like one of those people where if I like something, I gotta keep buying more and more. Like if I like something, I end up buying it over and over again. Like I get used to it. I love things like that. Sometimes when I go shopping, I'll buy 2 shirts of the same thing because I might go back and they might not have it. And if that shirt fit good, I gotta go buy another one because I know I love the style of the shirt, and I go buy it in every color because I love it. You know, I'm just like that. So that's one of the things somebody asked me to discuss. Another thing one of my viewers would like me to discuss is self-confidence. That's something still I'm working on too, but confidence always come with holding your own, you know, holding your own, loving yourself, not being built off of external love. Make sure you love yourself from within. It's not really external love. I used to think like, because, you know, nobody loved me and, you know, it was just hard. I lost both of my parents. I used to think external love was the means to me to grant myself self-love, because if you love by other people, that means you must love yourself, you know, but that's not the case. You know, it's not the case in real life. Self-love is the only love that you really need. It's not external love. You don't need to be loved by a follower, or a group of followers, or a flock in order for you to love yourself. You have to love yourself. A lot of, you know, women in general, we hate to admit that we have issues, or even men. A lot of people hate to admit they have issues. Sometimes if it's really deep and you guys really can't come to conclusion with things, make sure you guys see a psychologist. You know, they that's what they're for. They're here to help you with these life issues that everyone is scared to say they have. Everyone is scared to address because they have them, and it's there, but we scared to address it because we feel like we are so wrong if we're flawed. You know, everybody's so scared to be flawed. Everybody want to be perfect. So that's one thing to do, is like get deep into yourself and find out really, you know, whether you need help or not, and whether it's really an issue, and whether you really going against your mind like that, because that was a process for me. I never really had, like, you know, money to do a psychology or, you know, see a psychologist or stuff like that. But I also, you know, just studied. I read books, you know, I read books and everything. I just studied people. I studied my actions and emotions. I got to learn myself. I got to find out what I like. Another thing that's real self-confidence is keep your shit together. You know what I'm saying? If your shit together, you be good. You know what I'm saying? Keep your shit together. Make sure you always present yourself. You can't be out here presenting yourself and you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to act like you got money, you broke. Or trying to live outside your means when you really can't do it. Make sure you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you are back here dating, or before you even date, men and women, you have to present yourself. You can't be having all this stuff and you require people to have all this stuff and you don't got it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you present yourself well. Once you present yourself, it's like better people that come around you, because it's like, she got her shit together. You know what I'm saying? Another thing to build confidence is more experiences. You really don't tend to have, that's one thing that I've been doing right now. I've been experiencing new stuff. You know, you want to talk to people and share your experiences with them. And if you're not experiencing things, you're not living, it's really nothing for you to talk about. It's nothing for you to portray. You're not happy. And life is all about, I mean, really money don't make happiness. Experiences does. And it just builds your character, experiencing new things, doing what you love to do, stepping outside your comfort zone, facing fears. And facing them with a good mindset, like a winning mindset. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna not let my fears conquer me. and you know, come at it with a winning attitude from the beginning, like, this is nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna knock this shit out. Another thing to build self-confidence is to just keep a good crowd around you. Really analyze people beforehand to see, like, if they're really for you, if they're really not. Get them out your life. Don't really give 2, 3, 4 tries at all. Just give them one chance to get in or out your life. You know what I'm saying? You're either in or out. And once you start keeping better company, you find yourself to be in a better predicament as well. Another thing is, like, just finding somebody that supports you. You know, find something that supports you. You guys support me, and you guys then gave me the confidence, because it's like I can't be speaking this stuff to you guys without living it. And I mean, find something to hold you accountable for your actions. You know, I've used YouTube to help me. You guys have built my confidence. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love me. I fucking love y'all. But, you know, this stuff has really built me. It's building me up. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's uplifting me more so than the people in my real life. And I keep saying that on most of my videos because it's the truth. And if you guys got to make a channel and start, you know, living it out and just doing it, it's the best way to do it. It's the best way to do it because it builds you. It builds a person. It builds a person with issues, and it builds like you care. You know what I'm saying? You care about yourself. You care about the world. Or you don't even gotta care, but whatever you want to do, just portray yourself in any way you want to portray yourself. It's not really like a set thing that you have to do or a set way you got to do it. Do it the way you want to do it, and just present yourself in the way that you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if some people gonna like it and some people not. Some people like it ridiculous. Some people will talk some shit. Sometimes it jokes on me on my video. I be cracking up like, you silly. And they be going, you know, some people go off on your videos. It's like, oh, well, because you know what? That 1, 2, even 80 dislikes, it end up being 1 million likes, you know, or even if it ain't 1 million likes, you like it. You know what I'm saying? That's just confidence in itself. You don't even care about people and their recognition. You don't need it. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer needed. It's no longer existence in your future, because whether people like it, you know what I'm saying? Whether people like it or not, it's just give a fuck, because it's like, you watched it. You know what I'm saying? I wasted your time watching my shit, and you on my shit trying to talk junk, and you just wasted your life talk. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't like it, click the fuck off and go. You know what I'm saying? You just wasted your time watching my shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether they like it or not, they still be watching. You know, so that's basically what it is. Everybody's not going to like what you do. Everybody's not going to support what you do, but they still be watching though. And make sure you give their ass a good show while they watching the shit, and still don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Unapologetically you, because you don't give a fuck. But that is another thing. Another thing people love in my videos is weight loss stories. With weight loss, I believe the best thing with weight loss is to drink water. Drink water. Drink a lot of water. When I was losing weight, I used to celebrate with drinking water. I used to celebrate like, oh shit, I just lost 3 pounds. I drank some water. And I know it's crazy as it sounds, but it works, you know. Drinking more water, eating slowly is real good. Making sure you meal prep. You always stay prepared for any meals. When I was on a diet, I used to make grilled chicken. So I take maybe a whole family size pack of grilled, you know, chicken. I cut it up real small. Most of the time I marinated it too. Marinating food is real good if you're on a diet, because a lot of people want that flavor of fried food. And if you come to baking, if you baking something that you just put seasoning on, it don't taste as good as marinating. So I cut my chicken up. I make sure I cut it up and get inside it and cut it up. Like get inside it and cut it up real good so that marinade, the juices get in there and they get the flowing. You know, put it in the refrigerator for maybe like a day or 2, maybe even 4 days, you know, marinate the hell out of it. And then, you know what I'm saying, you got a good meal right there. Another thing, when I cooked it, I cooked all that meat, and then I'll take it, cut it up in a little small bag, and I'll put it in the refrigerator, or you can put it in the freezer. And that's just an easy way for you to have, you know, a quick salad. You just throw your chicken on there. And you always got chicken. You got a whole big old bag of chicken. And you just put it on your grilled salad. Just get your little vegetables together and throw your grilled salad together. You can make, you know, a dish or something if you want it, but you got chicken. So it's always good to just keep something on hand. Another thing I did was, I was eating meat back then. I don't eat meat anymore. But another thing that I did back then was I would always keep like some sandwich meat and cheese, you know. So I take a cheese meat roll up. I put a little bit of lettuce, mustard, maybe like some Dijon mustard.